Warning: this article contains spoilers for House of the Dragon Season 1, Episode 4. House of the Dragon Episode 4 confirms a major theory about how Aegon's dream connects to a big Game of Thrones prophecy. While the importance of prophecies, dreams, and magic seemingly held little weight in the story of Game of Thrones, this is quite the opposite for House of the Dragon. After reprimanding Rhaenyra for jeopardizing the stability of her status as heir, and thus the Targaryens' unity in the realm, King Viserys explains that Aegon's dream is bigger than everything, which was undoubtedly proved true by the endings of Daenerys and Jon Snow, Game of Thrones Targaryens. House of the Dragon's premiere ended with a twist on the Targaryen legacy in Westeros, as Viserys revealed to Rhaenyra the secret of Aegon the Conqueror's Song of Ice and Fire dream. Passed down only through Targaryen kings and their declared heirs, Aegon had a vision that foresaw the coming of the White Walkers, indicating that a Targaryen king or queen must sit on the Iron Throne and unite the realm in order to defeat the cold and dark. Aegon's dream sounded far too similar to Game of Thrones prince that was promised prophecy to be a coincidence, inspiring many fan theories about the two being one and the same. Viserys explaining the origins of the Targaryens' Valyrian steel dagger, the same one that killed the Night King in Game of Thrones, in House of the Dragon Episode 4's ending confirmed the theory that Aegon's dream was the same prophecy as the prince that was promised. Before Aegon's death, pyromancers inscribed his prophecy into the Catspaw dagger, which reads, "From my blood, come the prince that was promised, and his will be the Song of Ice and Fire." Aegon's dream is thus an extension of the Lord of Light's prince that was promised prophecy, revealing that the envisioned savior would come from the Targaryen line in Westeros. With Aegon's prophecy being the same as the prince that was promised, House of the Dragon is establishing a far more unified vision of Game of Thrones' overall story and giving more depth to the ultimate destinies of Daenerys, Jon, and House Targaryen. Who was the prince that was promised in Game of Thrones? In Game of Thrones, Melisandre preached that the Lord of Light's savior, the prince that was promised, would be born amidst salt and smoke, pull Lightbringer from the flames, and use this weapon to battle and defeat the darkness. In addition to the information from Aegon's prophecy in House of the Dragon, more weight is given to the notion that both Jon Snow and Daenerys Targaryen apply to the description of the prince that was promised. Both are of Targaryen blood, were queen and king, though neither sat on the Iron Throne during the fight, and worked together to unite the realm against the White Walkers. They also both had moments of being born amidst salt and smoke, with Azor Ahai's prophesied bleeding star being seen at very important moments in their journeys. While Jon Snow has been widely accepted as the prince that was promised after Game of Thrones, House of the Dragon implies that he and Daenerys Targaryen shared the title. Melisandre was a fierce believer in both Jon and Daenerys having important roles in the prince that was promised prophecy, so Aegon simply may have not seen that two Targaryens would unite to save the living. Lightbringer is where the vision is muddled, as House of the Dragon suggests the Valyrian steel dagger inscribed with Aegon's dream is the prophesied weapon to defeat the Night King. In Game of Thrones ending, it was proven to be the weapon to defeat the dark and cold, but was wielded by Arya Stark rather than Jon or Daenerys. However, Daenerys' dragons have been considered a substitution for Lightbringer, as well as speculation that Jon Snow himself was the weapon. New episodes of House of the Dragon release Sundays on HBO Max. Want more House of the Dragon articles? Check out our essential content below. Complete House of the Dragon guide, all your questions answered. Where was House of the Dragon filmed? All real-life Westeros locations. House of the Dragon timeline confirmed and explained. House of the Dragon, every major family missing from Game of Thrones.